And welcome in the D-Event Center, the site of the 2023 6A Girls State Championship Basketball Tournament. We are at the quarterfinal game of the day. The winner will move on to go play against Lone Peak on Thursday at 3 o'clock. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you. Game 8 of the day. And Dane, a fun one. The premier team in the program in the state of Utah for the last 2 years, the Fremont Silverwolves, taking on an upstart, brand new team to the quarterfinals, the Mountain Ridge Sentinels.
Should be interesting, Dusty. This is a game of historical power, at least for the last half decade plus, against an up-and-comer. I mean, you talk about Mountain Ridge. They were the only team to beat Davis until Fremont got them in that region championship game. It's a young group for Mountain Ridge, very talented group for Mountain Ridge. Young program, Coach Newton's done a great job. They have a chance to grow up as a program and take that next step. Most of their main contributors, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, youth for the Sentinels. We'll see if they can grow up here this evening.
Well, they have to figure it out. They're going to take on the Fremont Silverwolves, come right down the floor, and Allie Coombs lays that up and in. And the first points of the night go to the future CEU Golden Eagle. And back quickly is Faith Fairbanks laying out up and in. Out of bounds, and we'll go back to Mountain Ridge. We got to say something first.
We're 21 seconds in. We have 3 possessions.
What is this?
I'm just like, what?
What world did we just walk into? Coach Newton's husband.
Hey,
winner.
A+. A+. We were, 7 games.
We've always loved Mountain Ridge girls basketball.
I got electrolytes. I'm good to go, man. Good to go.
We're going to finish strong. Is the ball inside? Fairbanks can't get it. Rebound taken by Allie Coombs.
In all seriousness, thank you so much.
Yes. As Eddie sends that ball inside. Well, pardon me, it was Charlie Hunt trying to find that ball back inside. Turns it over. Quickly on the run with the Sentinels. Nice dish. Couldn't finish. Loose ball.
How about Maynard?
Sent back out to Newton.
Kind of chucking away the Silverwolf defense there.
Fairbanks reverses and is fouled, and it'll put her at the line for 2 free throws.
And you can see early why Mountain Ridge has had such a great year. I mean, they're running the floor, right? Reminiscent of anyone? Skyridge, Lone Peak.
Yeah.
Like, let's get out and run. Take advantage before defense can get back. It's why they were so good this year.
Hey, if you're going to try to be like a program, those are pretty good programs
pretty
to try
good.
to be like.
Yep.
And you got to have the horses to do it as Faith Fairbanks knocks down the first free throw and has one more. And got them both. 4-2. The early lead here for Mountain Ridge as Allie tried to split the defense and gets the foul call on Kaya Newton. We'll say outside of the surprise of the Gatorades, the only surprise was that Coach Newton's husband brought a blue Gatorades based on the color profile of what his wife wears and what he wears.
It's got to be about the flavor, which I'm a fan of.
Cool blue is good.
It's good. Yeah.
Yes. This side of Glacial Freeze is the best one.
I'm all in on cool blue personally.
Well, the Tiger Red was the best one, but they stopped making it. So after certain things.
I was a fan of the Fierce stuff. Remember the Fierce?
I do remember the Fierce stuff. Is that the one I was thinking of? Was Glacial Freeze was like the light blue one? Someone's going to reach out and say, you're thinking of Ricky Bobby and Powerade. It's one of those nights. Here goes Fairbanks. Oh, nice find inside. Blocked away. They're going to have a foul call on Sincere Langston. And she sincerely disagreed with the call.
That's a quick recovery to that backside there by Langston. I didn't like the call, but quick one there.
And free throw is off the mark. We'd be remiss to say, I mean, you think of what could have been, in the words of Little Texas in the early 90s, what might have been had Maggie Mendelson not reclassified and did not participate volleyball and basketball now, as there's the board and send the ball inside and the bucket there for Faith Fairbanks. What this Fremont team would look like in the post, because it just seems like posts grow on trees in Fremont.
Well, because you combine that with the guard play they have, which is really strong, and you would have another Fremont-esque team, right? But if you had, Hunt, Eddie with that post, you got another Coach DeLaBau monster on your hands.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm sure we got a viewer in Lincoln. I mean, what else should she be doing at 10:14?
I hope so. I mean, these are real teammates. They could use her right now. Jessica Maynard inside, and the Sentinels.
8-2 the start here for Mountain Ridge. 5:54 left in the first. We'll be right back.
Okay. You ain't on my level, then shoot. I can't die. 똑같은 질투 떠너비 올라와. 공기도 달라. So high.
I want to thank Modern Missionary for supporting us here on our streams of the state championship basketball tournaments. If you have a missionary getting ready to open their calls, we're about to hit missionary call season. Let our friends at Modern Missionary get you ready for your mission. Just go register on their website at Modern Missionary and get a free shirt and a washable tie. That's all you got to do. You didn't even tell them Rewind sent you. That'd be great if you told them that too when you went and got them. But go register and get those taken care of. It was on the drive, couldn't get it to go, and the rebound taken by Cadence King, but she lost the handle. And here comes Mountain Ridge.
And that was Faith Fairbanks that had a hand inside there and was able to help strip that away.
Newton, yeah, she took a bump on that drive, going to pick up the foul, or draw the foul there to Fremont. That'll be team foul number 3.
And on Doxy.
Is send that ball to the high post, taken away by Eddie. And now on the run with Charlie Hunt. Charlie hands off to Allie Coombs. Allie just got it back. Now on the drive down the middle, splits the defense, and Allie Coombs, beautiful take and finish. And now that one slapped away and out of bounds off of Fremont. Much to the dismay of Charlie Hunt, we're going to see that last bucket.
Yeah, they changed it there. Official just made the wrong call, recognize it. That's a nice take by Coombs. And look, we had Coach O'Connor on earlier, and he said teams that like to press, they often don't like pressure. And Coombs just driving right in, did it there again. But I like that, right? Like, get on it, attack them, see if you can't benefit from it.
Yeah.
That time was Hunt on the drive.
Horsley out top. Newton back out. Work it around for 3, just short. Ball tipped out and taken by Hunt. As that 3 from Mac Horsley would not fall. As a little miscommunication there for Fremont, and we'll turn the ball over. And we'll go back to the Sentinels. As we near the midway point of the opening frame. As Kilbryan will come on in favor of Charlie Hunt. As she gets coached up by Coach Lisa DeLaBau, one of our favorites.
I'll tell you this. She's got to be in the top 3 of intense coaches.
Lisa?
Yeah.
Absolutely. The last time I saw Lisa, she changed her hair, and I had said, Coach, what are you going to do on the sideline when you can't, like, pull? She laughed. Said her kids asked her the same question. That shot goes. And it's a 10-4 start here for Mountain Ridge. And how about these Sentinels? Get to the site and feel a little tight playing at Weber State. What kind of nonsense is that? They've come out firing on all cylinders. Up 6 is Allie Coombs, sent back by Faith Fairbanks. Now on the run with Mountain Ridge. Kaya Newton lays that up and in, and it's a 12-4 start.
in fairness to Mountain Ridge, that has a very big feel of a gym when you go to Mountain Ridge. This is just like playing a home game. It's just in purple instead of red.
Just a little different.
Just a little different.
Send the ball to the corner. Brian cut off there and then turns it over to Kaya Newton. Kaya quickly ahead to Horsley. Gets it back on the angle. Reset the offense here from Mountain Ridge. Looks opposite. Got it inside to Fairbanks. Coombs was there, and then how about this? Come down and dig it out there by Cale Bryan. And Cale takes it away. Dane, you know this is in the post. If you put the ball on the floor, you're letting guards come in, try to scrape it out.
And that's one of the things that this Fremont defense has had to rely on is, that guard play to help give some of the help.
And we're going to have a foul up top. And a wave off the shot. So it'll be inbound here near side. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Silverwolves.
These two teams played earlier this year. And Fremont started that game much better than they've started this one. They won it 45-38. I'm trying to find their footing still in the early going.
Baseline, nice extra pass inside. A little too strong there for Aspen Fraser. And that loose ball picked up by Cale Bryan. And Cale then pass a little low, turns it over. Back the other way, Newton.
It feels like Fremont has 4 or 5 turnovers just in this first quarter, doesn't it?
It does. And Allie Coombs on the run, gives up to Cale Bryan. Cale goes up and in. Nice pass there from Allie Coombs. Quickly other way, comes right back, and the layup a little short for Fraser.
I'll tell you this, Mountain Ridge, they are very aggressive trying to get hands on the basketball. Even Coach Dalebow wanted a foul on the reach. Doesn't get the call, but we've seen the Sentinels be very aggressive defensively, trying to jar the ball loose, create dual possession opportunities.
Extra pass won't fall, and the board and bucket there for Cale Bryan, following up the shot for Talea Doxy.
Well, that's one where you let a guard come right down the middle, get primo positioning for an offensive board and put back, and break down there.
Fraser fits that inside. Newton left it a little too sharp off the iron. Quick back the other way. Here comes Fremont.
Got caught a little too deep on that one.
And Eddie fouled on the take, and that's going to put her at the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Horsley picking up the foul here, Addie Horsley. Of course, just to confuse you all the more, there's 2 Horsleys. There's McKaylin and Addie, and there's 2 Addies, Addie Horsley and Addie Cook. So we're going to do our best to navigate those wins of the Mountain Ridge roster.
And with my history as of late of getting names mixed up, that's
a 9-10 tip with that circumstance, it's all fair game. So
it's
we'll
all
do our
last,
best.
It's all last names from here on out. It was at the line. Sierra Eddy got the first, knocks down the second. Saw Sierra Eddy earlier this year at the Holiday Hoop Fest. Had a game where she shot the ball extremely well from the outside.
Helped lead Fremont to that win at home over Davis to create 2 Region 1 champs, co-championship. Of course, Mountain Ridge co-champ in Region 3.
As that 3 would not fall for Kaya Newton, come back the other way.
That's kind of fun. We had Harriman and Davis, the other co-champs.
Yeah.
And now we have these co-champs.
I didn't even put that together.
I didn't either until just now.
I really want to quote Wayne's World really bad. That ball knocked out of bounds by Aspen. Isn't that weird? It's Aspen Fraser hit that ball out of bounds, and we'll stay here with Fremont. This is a good one. 12-10 inside of a minute left in the opening quarter. Inbound in to Sierra Eddy, a little short. And that rebound loose, picked up by Newton.
Got to run out.
Newton ahead to Fraser. Fraser back to Newton. Oh, she couldn't get the bunny to fall. Missed opportunity there for the Sentinels. Can the Silverwolves make it hurt? Charlie Hunt came back in the game after the quick little break. There's about a 10-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Into the corner. How about the quarter from Cale Bryan? Who says Cale isn't good for you?
It's what, a 10-0 run, and I think 7 of them are from Cale Bryan.
And by the way, no one said kale isn't good for you. It is good for you.
It's great smoothies. She's got a smooth shot right now.
See?
Right there.
Simpatico.
Right there.
Right there.
Not even a green smoothie. This is a blue smoothie.
13-12. 6 seconds. In the lane. Floated up a little left. And we'll go back down the floor with Fremont with 3.1 left in the quarter. Can the Silverwolves get a shot off? Coombs, baseball pass to Eddie. Sierra at the horn. Ooh. Got to get a look at it. At the end of one, it was a slow start for the Silverwolves. We got going toward the close of the quarter. Fremont leads 13-12 over Mountain Ridge at the end of one. You're watching the 2023 6A quarterfinals on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Start of the second quarter, Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you. 13-12, Fremont with the 1-point lead.
You ready for a freaky Fremont fun fact?
I love freaky Fremont fun facts.
Yeah, this is a 4F. We said these two teams played earlier this year. End of the first quarter, 13-12 Fremont.
Oh, wow. That is a freaky Fremont fun fact.
High-level analysis.
Only data analysts understand it.
Boom.
That's kind of stuff to get you reporting directly to the CFO. Is George on the drive and the bucket.
Is that the chief Fremont officer?
Lisa, that absolutely, you have to run out.
Yeah.
Past Lisa.
Yeah. Who was it on that?
It was Sierra Eddie.
Thank you.
As that ball goes into Kaya Newton. Now baseline with Frazier knocked out of bounds by Coombs.
Fremont felt very unsettled the first 3-4 minutes, but they're locked and loaded now. Nice take.
Oh, got in the lane. Oh, I thought that might drop for a moment there for Addie Horsley. Comes off the iron. Now back down the floor we go with Fremont. There's Charlie Hunt, leaves it for Sierra Eddie. Sierra breaks down the defense on the dribble, put it up and score it. That was a tough one there for Sierra Eddie.
Got to stop the basketball. And now you got to turn over on Mountain Ridge. They're trying to get back to that tempo, and that one just sails on it. But, I mean, who's stopping the rock? That's way too easy to give up. Sierra Eddie finding herself 6 feet from the rim. That's going to be money all night.
And a little too deep in the painted area before there's any resistance. As Charlie Hunt goes right to the rim. And it's a layup drill right now for Fremont. They come out of the gates, Dane, in a quick 6-0 run after the timeout.
Look, I'm going to borrow from a movie hopefully your kids love. There is no piece of resistance right now for this Mountain Ridge defense. The lane is wide open like it's I-15 at 10 o'clock at night, and Fremont just navigating.
Dropping puns, and we're coming back. 6:53 left in the half. You're watching the 6A state tournament. Out of the timeout, 6:50 on a rolling clock left in the first half, and a 6-0 run to start the second quarter for Fremont. Dusty Lister, Dane Stewart with you. As Fremont Silverwolves looking strong here to start the second. Send out Newton for 3. Kaya Newton.
Boy, they needed that. I mean, it's probably been, what, I don't know, a 4-6 minute offensive dry spell for Mountain Ridge.
Yeah, because they were up.
I think it was 12-3, wasn't it?
Oh, and Charlie Hunt, the wide channel basketball. Treats her well on that one. Is the lead now 6 for the Silverwolves. Nice hands up top there by Cale Bryan. A little baseline, find inside. They're going to get Eddie with the foul. And that is going to put Faith Fairbanks at the line to shoot 2. See a chance to look at that last basket.
Boy, from our angle, I thought this is a tough call. It's a nice little pull-up. Really like the ball movement by Mountain Ridge to work that ball, again, outside in. I thought Eddie got a lot of basketball on that one. But I'm 30 rows up. I know I don't have the best perspective, and my eyes are failing me. I learn every day. So
Don't have a sponsor to plug for you.
We need an optometrist. Come on, guys.
I think we've got plenty of watching. As the first doesn't go, the second does for Faith Fairbanks. And it's a 5-point game inside of 6 minutes left in the second quarter. As Charlie Hunt sends up top to Cale Prine, gets it back. A little 2-3 zone here from the Sentinels, trying to feed that inside to Beth Hacker. And it's stopped out of bounds and will stay here. It's going to do what we normally do and just assume relations, but won't go down that route. Although Syracuse and Fremont aren't that far away from each other. Syracuse and Plain City.
It's crazy to think there's going to be a new high school up there, right? Every time I go to Fremont, I'm like, man, this is nice countryside. But no, it's like 6A, ready to explode, so we're going to build a new one.
The smallest big town in all of Utah is Plain City.
Yeah.
Because you got to go out yonder to even get there.
And I always forget the new high school. Is it West Side?
I don't remember where it is. Fremont Silverwolf alum doesn't pay attention.
Yeah, he's too busy doing other things like cutting audio and video.
Just want to get video out today as Sierra Eddy misses on the 3. And now on the push. Here come the Sentinels. Horsley down the lane, and they'll take it away. Getting the block there on the roof was Cadence King. As Hunt sends that ball in the corner. Sierra Eddy, no. Rebound there from Allie Coombs, who lays it up and in.
Fremont really starting to exert their will here.
Coombs want to put a good performance on the floor for her future collegiate coach on her former home floor. Nice find inside, and it'll be an easy 2 for Faith Fairbanks.
She started with the first 6 points of the ball game. Really was wanting them to continue to use that, and I'd go right back inside. It's Westfield. That's going to be the new high school. The Longhorns.
That's right, the Longhorns.
I actually wanted the Westfield Whalers to really lean into the urban legend of a whale being in the Great Salt Lake. That's a real legend.
I know it's a real legend because if you play Ticket to Ride, kids version with your children,
yeah,
there's a whale in the state of Utah.
Is there really?
Yeah,
well,
but it's also
debunked.
It's not a real thing.
Oh, I know it's not.
Yeah,
but you can find pictures of a whale inside of a locomotive that they quote unquote transported. And I'm just like, my goodness.
I thought it was real. I think a year ago we talked about this.
We did.
I spoke as though it was real. Then I found I was wrong.
Because I really wanted the Whalers. I was like, that's gold. That is gold.
I actually think we talked about this with Corey on air.
I think we did. Yeah.
Because we wanted to be on the naming board.
Because I did send him a list. None of them got picked.
I wish Corey would have recorded him reading the list. No.
If you know the conversation we had today about naming the Westlake Gym, I don't know why none of mine got picked.
Oh, what a take and make there from Addie Horsley. And she thought she'd get a +1, did not, and it's a 4-point game.
Good response here by Mountain Ridge.
High post. Coombs goes right back down the lane and count the bucket. And Allie Coombs will go to the line for the 3-point play. Before we talk about this one, how about the previous bucket from Mountain Ridge?
Boy, yeah, it kind of ran right into those arms of Cadence King.
And Allie misses the free throw. So a 6-point lead now for Fremont. Take it back the other way. Thought Newton was going to pull the trigger. Sends across court. And now back inside, and Jangard sends it along the baseline to Newton. Nice extra pass, and the bucket there for Jessica Maynard. And the find from Kaya Newton.
Older brother, David Maynard. Remember David Maynard?
I do, Harriman.
I think he's at the Citadel now.
The only college always had a bounds off of Fremont. The only college actually has a "the" in it. The Citadel.
Yeah.
Chance to look at that last basket for Maynard. So Kaya Newton up top with Horsley, near side, go back up. And it'll be an open three for Newton, and she knocks it down. And it's a 1-point game, 26-25. And now a foul to Mountain Ridge. Get a chance to see that Newton three.
Fremont been in a zone this second quarter, and really Mountain Ridge has tried to work inside in that zone. But if you can get that quick pass out, you got time to take that shot. And it's a good confident look from Kaya, able to drill it.
Sierra Eddy at the line for the front end of 1-1. There's the Mountain Ridge band trying to make it difficult. So it's just the front end and earns the second.
That's a healthy size band too.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
And the second off the front of the iron, and the rebound taken by Aspen Fraser. So a 2-point game. A chance to tie or take the lead here for the Sentinels if they open this game 13-2. Newton back up top to Horsley. Horsley on the drive, lost the handle, and we will stay here. She wants a foul call. Mr. Fisher said no. We'll take another look at it.
Hard part there, you have 3 Fremont defenders right around the ball. If you can get something kicked out, you got a numbers advantage. It's hard to do.
A missed opportunity there from the Sentinels. Now speaking of missed opportunities, Fremont got the ball back and then turned it right back over. So 2:42 left in the half. Closing time. Little semisonic here in the first half. Into the corner, Kaya Newton couldn't get the three to go. Got it back. She calls it for the corner three, and we have a foul on the three.
Eddie, wow.
So that's going to put Jada Jangard at the line. Let's see if we can see the contact.
At the line for 3 shots, number 12, Jada Jangard.
I mean, there's a big swipe. Hard to tell if there's, like, where that hits, if it does. I don't know.
Ooh, sometimes you let the ball right on the corner just go to see what the ref says, or the umpire says. So we'll let it go.
It's almost baseball season. Dusty can't wait. Which, by the way,
take sign is on.
Pitch clock, A+.
A+++++.
If Dusty likes a shot clock, I can't imagine how he feels about a pitch clock.
You know what I like more?
Huh?
The shift is dead. That's what I like more.
Because who wants to allow
Shohei Ohtani's in the bat 450 this year.
Who wants to allow you to play defense, huh? Yeah, forget about that.
Defense, not defense. As quickly the other way, Charlie Hunt tries to send that ball out. Jangard got her hands on it after going 2 for 3 from the stripe.
That's like saying you can't play a 3-2 zone because you can't have 3 defenders above the free throw line.
Well, that ball goes to the corner, tracked down by Fremont, and a traveling violation on the Silverwolves. And now Mountain Ridge finding some rhythm back in this game, Dane. Remember, they came out of the House of Fire. Fremont responded, and now Mountain Ridge trying to punch back.
They were all Alice Cooper, and now they're House of Fire? No?
No,
you don't know that song?
I don't know House of Fire. No, I feel really bad that I don't know. I know Arcade Fire. As that ball goes out of bounds.
Alice Cooper. You know Alice Cooper.
Of course I know Alice Cooper.
House of Fire.
Poison? Yeah.
Oh, man, you're missing a good one.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
But school's not out for summer yet. As Horsley goes back over for 3, can't get it to go, and with a foul on the rebound. And this one's going to be called on Mountain Ridge. So it'll be Fremont basketball, minute 43 left in the half. And we're going to walk down the other end of the floor because there was a loose ball foul. So 1-on-1 free throws once again for Fremont. And can they take advantage?
Coming to the line for 1-on-1 is number 21, Ali Coons.
You know what's awesome? We get to do this again tomorrow for 5A.
Yes. So excited because the boys' games start back up at 9:30 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Boys' games got the opening part. The girls will close out tomorrow night. Got Coach Jason Workman going to join us on a broadcast tomorrow.
Wait, who's he?
Exactly. I can't wait for that.
We'll find out.
Amy Dorier going to join us for the girls, and on the nice take and finish is Kaya Newton on the give and go, and a 2-point Mountain Ridge lead.
10 now for Newton, 8 in the quarter. Missed a couple of shots closer to the rim in the first quarter, but boy, this second quarter she's been keyed in for Mountain Ridge.
Love the response from the Sentinels because they jumped out quickly and they kind of gave one back, and then they were able to punch back. Here's a look at that last bucket.
That's a nice feed and a good finish. Just a freshman, Kaya.
You think she's a coach's child?
Yeah, there's a good chance.
Back up top to Newton, high post. Fairbanks sends back out to Horsley. On the drive now with Addie Horsley. Goes into King. And that ball out of bounds off of Fremont. His official said that King stayed straight up. That's a middle blocker move right there.
Yeah.
Newton goes back outside.
Is that a De La Bow special? Kind of like Eric Kerr, right? If you want to play football for Kerr, you better run track. Is it De La Bow if you want to play post, you gotta be a volleyball player?
It feels like it.
I mean, to me it didn't, right?
Yeah. To me it didn't. You're right.
But did Calvert? I don't know.
I don't think that Emmett played volleyball.
Maybe it was just a Maggie thing then.
And Maggie just happened to be an All-American volleyball player.
Yeah. Which,
junior
sheer
national
coincidence.
Team. Yeah. You can't tell we enjoyed watching Maggie. She was
loved
just so
watching
much fun.
Maggie.
And she was so much fun at our awards last year.
Yeah.
On the angle to Eddie. High post to Allie Coombs. Going to float it up and crawl it in. Allie Coombs ties it up at 29. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And the Sentinels will not get a shot off at the horn. And that will do it for the first half. And at the end of the first 2 quarters, we are tied at 29 between Mountain Ridge and Fremont. You're watching the 2023 6A State Championship Tournament on KSLSports.com. Start of the second half, Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you. Dane, was a straight-up first half, and I expect a extremely close second half.
Well, yeah, I mean, you look at how that first half played out, very even. And, rebounding, very similar. Turnovers, a little slanted. Fremont obviously had a lot to start, had 10 in that first half, but field goal percentages very similar, shots very similar. And obviously, the score being tied to the break would indicate that is indeed the case. But been a back-and-forth battle. We thought this had the makings to be the best game of the day, and it has lived up to that.
So the first free throw good to Addie Horsley. And got them both. So a 2-point lead, 31-29 here early in the third. Or I should say just moments into the third is Allie Coombs. He sends back out to Charlie Hunt. And Mountain Ridge can stay in the 2-3 zone.
Both defenses played a lot of zone tonight.
Cross court, Sierra Eddy. Back rims to 3. Rebound still loose and taken. Nicely done there by Faith Fairbanks.
Remember, Langston picked up those 2 early fouls, had to sit a majority of that first half.
On the drive, Fairbanks is back inside, sends out. Staying patient are Sentinels, and the three on the way is short. And the rebound to be taken on the run by Sierra Eddy.
Remember how Mountain Ridge was allowing that penetration, really helped Fremont get back in that game? That's been taken away, right? And part of that is the zone. They're defending better up top, stopping that basketball, stopping those runs, not allowing that dribble penetration like they did late in that first quarter, early second.
So back down the floor here with the Sentinels looking to build on their two-point advantage. As Horsley skips to Newton. Good hands there by Cadence. And she tries to save it in. And I guess we're going to have a foul here. I was waiting for which possession it was. Let's see if we get a look at it on the replay.
Called on Maynard.
At least you're seeing that initial contact.
Yeah, must be.
Ushered her out of bounds. As Allie Coombs pulls for three, no. Rebound taken and laid up and in by Cadence King. And we're tied at 31.
I think that might be the first point tonight by the front line of Fremont. Well, Coombs, sorry. I missed Allie. I was thinking she was guard. My bad.
Well, that's a wing. In today's game, you know. Three on the way and got it. The three-pointer there from Mac Horsley. So big three for the Sentinels as Coombs comes back, gets the bump and the foul.
You know, and that's one where if you're going to bring that hand down, you commit. This is a very soft touch inside. I mean, that hand comes down, but it's like if you're going to do that, don't let him get a shot off,
yeah.
Right? But that soft tap, again, the appearance, that's going to be called 8 times out of 10. And that's the third on Maynard.
And the three on Maynard as Allie Coombs completes the three-point play and ties the game back up at 34. On the drive, left a little short. And the rebound taken by Langston. Now on the run, Allie Coombs. Down the lane, goes inside out, pass and crash. Offensive foul, and it'll be Sentinel basketball. I don't think we're going to have it on the replay there, Preston. I think you missed that one. It's okay.
That's all right. Dusty doesn't like showing those anyway, so.
Self-sabotage, I think. Come back the other way along the baseline. Just trying to save our relationships one replay at a time. There's a three on the way and good from Mac Horsley.
Yeah, 2 made threes in this third quarter for Horsley.
And it's the 2 buckets. Well, 2 of the 3 buckets here.
Yep.
As Charlie Hunt. Nice defense from Newton. Hunt gets down the lane. Oh, my goodness gracious. That was a hope and a prayer.
Yeah.
And got both of them.
I was actually curious if we were nearing a 5-second call on the play.
Right. Coombs with the rebound and run out. Cut off by Horsley. And it sends back up top to Charlie Hunt. Fremont looking to take the lead with the bucket. Coombs drops it inside. Cadence King got it back. And one for Cadence King.
Nice foul going on Fairbanks. Her 4th personal, if I heard correctly. Remember, she had the first 6 points of the game. It was feeding Faith. And now she's got to come off the floor. That's, again, I'm like, that's another kind of soft foul. If you're going for that reach, don't let him get a shot off.
Yeah. It's the old Jerry Sloan thing. If you're going to foul him, foul him.
Yeah. And you don't have to throw him to the ground, but just don't let him get a shot off.
So send back out. Horsley now on the angle. Newton, high post. Put on the floor once, can't get it to go. Rebound still loose. And a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Fremont. And now a timeout on the floor. Timeout, Mountain Ridge. Fremont leads 39-37, 3:53 left in the third. You're watching the 6A state tournament.
Okay. You ain't on my level, then shoot. I can't die. 똑같은 질투 떠너비 올라와. 공기도 달라. So high.
So out of the timeout, 39-37. And again, we want to thank all of our viewers and everyone watching this year's tournament. Dane and I will have all 28 games again tomorrow. We'll be joined by a couple coaches, Jason Workman, Amy Dorier. As we'll do this again, 4 boys games for 5A in the morning and then 4 5A girls games.
I'm already getting flack for one of my picks and just had to make a promise that, I'm not going to lie, I'm not the most comfortable with, but
I've seen you do it before, but I don't know if the boys will be as nice as your wife is.
I'm going to tell them, hey, take it easy.
And I said, easy, big fella.
It's about the spirit of the punishment, not the enforcement of it. Come on.
It was smack your face to the pie like an old man trying to send back soup in a deli. Come back the other way. Coombs goes at the defender. Oh, wipe off the bucket. Hit her with the charge.
How do you feel about that one, Dusty?
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look at the replay. This is where you don't have the restricted area in high school. I know it's on the floor, but not in the rule book. And Dusty is getting his upper body workout in as we speak.
That was yesterday. My issue is it's not about movement. She was not defending that part of she was not in the defensive position before the whole thing with Ali Coombs. If another official disagrees with me, they can hit us up. Again, remember, the rule has nothing to do with movement. Do you have clear defensive position? I do not believe the defender did. She's still going to that spot.
I will tell you this. I have watched a video that will thoroughly confuse you on what defensive positioning means.
Oh, boy.
You're not ready for it, Dusty. That's why I haven't shared it.
This was the thing that I shared with Jan Jorgensen after the Super Bowl, and I was like, everyone says they want to hear from an official. You wouldn't want to hear from the officials on why they called what they called, because it would infuriate you a little bit more.
Well, and here's the deal. I'm not going to go into that because I'm not comfortable to try to describe it yet. But the video I watched, and I sat down with an official on it, and I'm like, so you're telling me this case is like, yes. And I'm like, all right, I got to unpack this. Because it's not contrary, but it makes that call so difficult to officiate.
Yeah. Well, come back the other way, and the floater is there for Mac Horsley. And we're tied at 39. This is going to be one of those finishes, Dane.
Yeah.
And a great way to cap off what's been a fun day here in the 6A tournament. Sincere Langston is going to draw the foul.
That's here again. If you get caught handing the cookie jar, take the cookie, right? Like, like don't get punished and not even get what you were going for. Watch the denial there. I'm not letting you get the shot off.
Yeah.
And I know hands on the head is like, oh, a foul, but that's much better than an and one.
Absolutely.
How about this? Fremont going to be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
Yeah, that is team foul number 6 as Langston misses the first. Coombs will come off in favor of Charlie Calder. We've still yet to get the dose of Cale Bryan here in the second half that's really sparked this Fremont offense and defense in the first half. So 40-19 after Sincere goes 1 of 2. That ball tipped, but got to Newton. She goes inside, try to send the ball to the corner. Fraser tracks it down, sends it back out. Extra pass. Nice job here by Fremont of getting to the ball. Send to the corner. 3 on the way. Lipped out. A good look. And Addie Horsley could not get it to drop. Rebound to King. And now on the run with Charlie Hunt.
If Mountain Ridge wants to win this game, they got to hit those threes. Fremont is packing everything inside. There was a moment where you had 5 Fremont defenders within 3 feet of the basketball.
Langston trying to make it a spectacular pass. It's taken away by Mountain Ridge. down the lane, floated up. Oh, big foul. Going to put Addie Horsley at the line to shoot twos. The foul will go to Cadence King. Number 1 on King.
And this is why Fremont is shooting free throws, because they have attacked more inside. And I know that zone, it's hard, it collapses down, but it's not that we're calling fouls one way and not the other. It's been a mode of attack difference. Mountain Ridge worked out or inside out. Fremont's we're jamming it down the throat of the lane, getting into the rim.
First free throw would not go, and we're tied at 40. And she goes 1 of 2. So 40-40, a minute and a half left in the third quarter. And they go inside, and again, nice defense there from Mountain Ridge, and they thought that ball went out of bounds.
It was close.
Hopefully Preston can get us a look as we go junction back out. Newton back inside. Strong take, can't get the shot to go. Langston tipped it out, and it's taken by Charlie Hunt. As Jengar could not get that one. Let's take a look and see if that ball was out of bounds. Kind of null and void now. Safe to show. No.
It's a nice save.
So you can this is where the officials are much better than some people give them credit for.
Yeah.
Not all people, just some people.
That whole bench jumped up, and they're right along the line, right?
Yeah.
But the official, good camera work, Jerem. How about that? A+.
Intern Jerem greater than intern Preston. Best part is he can't get his head too big as he doesn't have his headphones on. As Hunt misses on the floater. And, we're going to have a little jump ball. And possession belongs to Mountain Ridge.
That's how locked and loaded he is. It's more than just a grade.
Yeah, it's more than just hours.
Yeah.
Done a great job.
Yeah.
The intern program has been really good. You know, we're going to really promote intern Kinsey and intern Jerem. Intern Preston, he's what not to do. Oh, it's not going into the camera. Right. So we near 20 seconds left in the third. Mountain Ridge looking like they're trying to hold for the final shot of the quarter. Off the screen. Just got that ball to the corner. Fraser open, sends it back up with 6. The 3 from Newton, front iron. The board and put back. No, we got a foul. And that is going to put Addie Horsley at the line to shoot 2 with 0.1 seconds left in the third quarter.
And that's on Eddie, and that's number 3. Boy, what a track down here by Horsley.
That should be on Coombs.
Okay, yeah, there's 12 and 21, and I thought they had read out Eddie, but it is on Coombs.
Number 2 on Allie?
I think so.
As the free throw is good for Horsley. And the second good as well, as it put 0.5 of a second back on the clock. And that will do it for the third quarter. As we close out the third and head to the fourth quarter, it's Mountain Ridge 42, Fremont 40. The winner will move on to the semifinals to take on Lone Peak. You're watching the 2023 6A quarterfinals on KSLSports.com. Start of the fourth quarter. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart. 42-40. The lead for Mountain Ridge over perennial 6A power Fremont. And it's been an impressive performance, I think, for Mountain Ridge in the first game like this for this school. To come out and perform like it is Allie Coombs misses on the three. Loose ball. Gaden's King fighting for it. Frazier saves it in, and it's Mountain Ridge basketball.
Another baseline save there by Aspen.
Aspen. Talent call. Inside Aspen Frazier, and then she draws the foul. So Frazier will go line. And they're saying on the shot, 2 free throws.
And that on Langston, that's number 4 on Sincere.
45, Aspen Frazier.
I think that's on Frazier. It should be on the floor. She hit her before. Yeah, interesting. Free throw no good there from Frazier. I'm not denying there wasn't a foul. I thought maybe that was before the shot.
Yeah. Well, either way, we're bonus the rest of the way.
That's the third. Or there's 3 fouls on Coombs.
Yeah.
16 fouls apiece. Can we be even more even in this game as it's 43-40. Possession arrow belongs to Mountain Ridge. As Charlie Hunt brings it up the floor. Comes off the screen. Now to Coombs. Gonna drive off the base. A nice hand.
Great block.
A ball swatted away quickly down the floor. Oh, what a find. Newton starts it. The save and the bucket and a 5-point lead for Mountain Ridge.
I think it was actually Jangard that started it and ran up the floor, and on the trail had the finish.
Let's take a look at it. Saved in from Mac Horsley. And a 5-point advantage as Allie Coombs draws the foul. Will go to the line for 2.
Big free throws here because Mountain Ridge starting to get ahead of steam behind that momentum.
And Allie misses the first. He has one more. Talk about Coombs, a role player on the team last year. He will play for Chelsea Warburton at USU Eastern and crawls in the second. High post and trying to go high-low into Frazier. She crawls it in. The first half, there were some missed opportunities for Frazier. You see how she settled into this ball game, and now a 6-point advantage for Mountain Ridge. Their largest lead since early in the first quarter. Dane, how about the Sentinels?
It's been impressive, and we talked about obviously some defensive stands, getting out on the run, and that's just good work. I mean, that zone, again, a lot of times you find that area around the free throw line, good entry against a zone, you pull that middle up, and you're able to seal that with Frazier. It's a nice soft entry, and Frazier, there's no defense there, and does a nice job.
A reminder, we'll be back tomorrow with 8 games. Take a look at the bracket. See where games. And Friday we got 4 games, and Saturday we've got 4 games. But got them all right here for you on KSLSports.com. Kale Bryan did just check in for Coach Dale about. As Hunt. And we have an offensive foul away from the basketball.
That's on Kale.
Let's see if we can see this.
I think moving screen, look right there, yeah. Never really gets set. He's trying to move to shield that defender.
Nikola Jokic does it all the time.
Well, he's an MVP, you know.
2-time.
Different rules.
I think that's a good call.
I do too.
Screen's supposed to be stationary. You can't move and find it. There's patience here for Mountain Ridge, looking for their best shot. Fraser along the baseline. No, rebound to Charlie Hunt. Hunt on the run. Down the lane. Charlie Hunt left it a little sharp off the window. Rebound to Eddie. They reset the shot clock. Throw that ball inside. Cadence King stays patient and scores.
Been a nice second half for Cadence King. I don't have her scoring in the first half, but 7 in this second half for Fremont.
And you see this defense getting stretched out by the perimeter-oriented Sentinels. Ball taken away by Cale Bryan.
Coombs able to get the deflection with it now.
Allie Coombs falling away, no. And the rebound taken by Fraser.
I'll tell you what, Aspen Fraser has had big plays in the last 4 minutes of this ball game. I help give Mountain Ridge the lead.
30-second timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching the 6A quarterfinals. Five minutes and 10 seconds on a rolling clock in the fourth quarter. And then the fouled Allie Coombs is number 4. And a tough one for Allie to give up that far away from the hoop.
Yeah, so Coombs with 4, Langston with 4, adding up.
And the front end of 1-1 is off the mark. Rebound to Fremont, the chance to make it a one-possession game. Coombs jumps it from the junction and hits.
Big shot.
2-point game. Lob that ball inside to Fraser. Fraser can't get it on the reverse. And the rebound to Charlie Hunt. And now a foul is going to march us down the floor for 1-on-1 free throws for Charlie Hunt with a chance to tie the game with 4:40 left in the ball game.
Good minutes for Fraser, who's going to come off here. Fairbanks back on with those 4 fouls.
There's the first free throw, good for Charlie. Saw Charlie Hunt at the Utah Top 50. In fact, we'll have the Utah Top 50 showcase at the end of the month out at Westminster's. Just 1 of 2. The rebound to Cadence King. And we'll have a jump ball or a foul. The outside official comes in and says jump ball. Possession arrow will belong to Mountain Ridge. Much to the chagrin of Lisa DeLabout. So 1-point advantage here for the Sentinels with 4:35 to go. Fairbanks came back in the game. Remember, she's in foul trouble as well. Sends the ball back up top to Horsley. Newton back over to Horsley. Gonna keep the ball on the perimeter, inside out. Newton doesn't pull on the 3. Oh, nice find. Fairbanks can't control it. Got the save. Newton, extra pass. Fairbanks won't go. Loose ball. Tracked down by Cadence King. And now a foul going to be charged to Jada Jangard as we'll walk back down the floor, and Cadence King will go to the line again for 1-on-1. That is number 5 on Jangard.
Freshman fouling out. That's a tough way to exit the game. You're trying to get pressure on them. It's a little bit of a loose ball. Sometimes you got to know when to roll them and know when to fold them.
Or hold them. It's Cadence King. It's the front end of 1-on-1.
Yeah, I messed that up.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Roll's good too.
I was thinking the gambler.
That was it.
Just what? No, I know.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, roll, you know.
2 free throws good, and a 1-point lead here to Fremont. 48-47 as we are midway through the final quarter. The winner will take on Lone Peak. Horsley goes high post. Fairbanks sends out to Newton. Back to Addie Horsley. Left that one short. Rebound, jump ball. Possession will go to Fremont. Quickly on the run, Allie Coombs trying to split defenders, had it slapped away. And now Newton will hand back, and they'll set up the offense here for Coach Newton. Near side, Horsley. Back up top to Kaya Newton. She gets back, goes high post. Fairbanks. Kaya for three. Would not go. A loose ball foul. Going to be called on
Coombs?
Coombs. That'd be number 5 on Allie Coombs.
No.
24, it's on Langston. That's number 4, or that's number 5 on Sincere Langston. They called a little Bill Lambier nudge in the back there on that rebound. Fremont fans didn't appreciate it or agree.
Yeah.
But at the line to take the lead, and actually back irons the free throw. So it'll be double bonus both ways. As Fremont nursing a 1-point lead. Charlie Hunt splits the defenders and crawls it in. Nice take and finish by Charlie Hunt, and a 3-point Fremont advantage. Coombs got to be smart.
Yep.
On the drive, Newton left hand, no. Rebound to Eddy. Up top with Hunt with 2:35 on a rolling clock. And now the student section gets going. Cale Bryan sends to Allie Coombs. Allie still working on the dribble. Goes into the defender and draws the foul. And that's going to put Allie Coombs at the line for double bonus free throws and a chance to extend the Fremont advantage.
Been a strong game for Allie tonight. Boys would be huge for Fremont, wouldn't they? Isn't it like a 6 or 7 point difference in the fourth quarter?
I think so. We'll make it 7 now. So the free throw good. Got the first and the second. 52-47. Silverwolves with the advantage. On the drive, Horsley, no. Rebound to King, ahead to Hunt. Charlie gonna back things out. Coach Dale about right there. Say, hey, we gotta take down some clock. They go inside 2 minutes.
And you can see how flustered that Fremont defense has made Mountain Ridge. It's been so hard to work it inside. Those shots have been rushed the last couple of possessions for Mountain Ridge. Really haven't had the kind of look that they would like to have.
Number 3 on Sierra Eddy as she drove, and something missed it. She gave up the loose ball foul. So we'll be shooting 2 free throws on the other end. As luckily on Eddy and not on Coombs there.
Yeah.
As Fairbanks hits the first. Faith Fairbanks been dealing with foul trouble all game.
Yep.
Opened up with all the points to start here for the Sentinels. And been a little out. Oh my goodness. As the wide channel basketball does her well on that one. 3-point game. Coombs will hold up top. And now drive with some numbers. Cale Bryan back up to Hunt. Now Eddy. Sierra now to Charlie in the lane. Float it up and score it.
Big fourth quarter for Hunt. She's now in double figures.
And now the block to Charlie Hunt. We'll take a look at her basket first. So 2 free throws for Addie Horsley. And the free throw line's been a little up and down here for the Sentinels. Calmly hits the first. So Aspen Frazier will come back on for Jessica Maynard. And got them both. 54-51. Remember, clock will not stop on made baskets. So Mountain Ridge only has one way to stop the clock without fouling. As Brian sends that ball up top to Eddie. Mountain Ridge needs to play defense. Shot clock in 19 down to 18. And that ball out of bounds off of Fairbanks. And there's 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Eddie into Charlie Hunt. Travel,
yeah.
Got stuck in between there, Dane.
Yeah, and I don't know if she maybe sensed that contact or if she's kind of lost positioning there, but yeah, struggled getting possession of that basketball cleanly.
Back the other way, Frazier lays it up and in. Nice job of running the floor for Mountain Ridge. It's a 1-point game, 54-53. Timeout, Lisa Dale, about 47.5 seconds left in a 1-point game.
Man, what a take. Aspen Frazier again, the sophomore. We talked about having to come on. Second half, spelling foul trouble for Fairbanks. What a game she's had. I've got her with just 5 points, but there's been a lot of things outside of scoring that Aspen's brought. A couple of nice saves on the defensive end. And a critical bucket there to keep Mountain Ridge in this ballgame with 47 seconds to go.
47.5 left. And here's the situation. 2 timeouts left for Fremont, 1 timeout left for Mountain Ridge. And their only way to stop the clock outside of fouling, which are double bonus free throws. So key usage of the clock here is going to be very interesting to see how both teams handle it, especially Mountain Ridge.
And arrow pointed to Mountain Ridge as well, right? So in girls basketball, a lot of dual possessions, a lot of scrambles. That would give possession to the Sentinels. I thought I might have seen Coach Newton with an indication with her wrists. Most of the time that's a foul, right? I'd be curious if they foul this early. I don't know that I see that as a common trend.
Right.
But I am a fan of you need the basketball, right? And you need time. You still trail in this game. I know it's 1, and you give up a bucket here. It's still a 1-possession ball game, but with how they've shot the 3, that might be tough. Tough situation. We'll see how aggressive they elect to be here.
As Charlie Hunt comes near side, the trap was coming from the backside. And Kale Bryant drives the base, sends it out to Sierra Eddy. Sierra Eddy on the drive, floated up, no. Rebound to Cadence King. She had it stripped away and now taken away by Fairbanks. Her outlet goes out of bounds, and it will go back to Fremont with no shot clock.
And now you got a foul, right? That was Addie Horsley on the backside who collapsed down, got a hand on the basketball, and you think, oh, Mountain Ridge is going to have a shot to win, and then a turnover. Ooh.
As they get that in to Sierra Eddy. Again, Mountain Ridge's got a foul.
Yeah, I would foul immediately.
Oh, Coombs nearly lost it. Here's Charlie Hunt. Now Kale Bryan. And a traveling violation.
See, this is why Dane's not a coach. It's why I can't get a job. I'm wrong.
Oh, and Mountain Ridge takes their final timeout. Oh, Kale Bryan got stuck in between. Great job. Frazier.
Ooh, yep. Frazier coming over there to take away. She's looking to drive to the middle of the floor, get around that defense. Frazier goes to the space, trying to avoid a charge. Turnover.
Oh, man.
Goodness.
If you think today's fun, thank you. Come back tomorrow.
No kidding, huh?
We can do this again. We got 8 games tomorrow. 4 boys, 5A games in the morning and to the early afternoon. And then we got the girls' games taking over in the afternoon and evening. All the way to 9:10 last tip time.
It's going to be a great day of basketball. We got some great matchups, too. I mean, you kick off with Alta Springville. Yes, please.
I mean, that is right up there last year. Remember Alta Bonneville?
Yeah. How
fun that game was.
Yeah.
And really, the 5A state tournament has been extremely close.
What do you think? Olympus Brighton is our second game? Like, that's not a...
Olympus Brighton and Lehigh Orem for the third time, and then Timpview Cottonwood. Yeah. Jinx.
That's... I already paid you a Diet Coke today, Dusty. I'm not paying another one. Those are 4 great games for the boys.
Yes.
Girls going to be solid as well.
And, of course, we have Jason Workman joining us.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but we'll see when he gets here.
I heard he's the coach somewhere. Anyway.
Yeah. Done it for a while. And then Amy Dorier going to join us in the afternoon for one of the girls' games.
Got Josh Margetts joining us as well.
Got Josh Margetts. A tough inbound there. 15 seconds left. Mountain Ridge going to hold for the final shot. Horsley gets in the lane. Got a foul first. They're going to put Horsley at the line with 6.8 seconds left with a chance to tie and then take the lead from the free throw line.
Had an interesting conversation with an official this week. And a lot of times we say if it's a foul in the first half, it should be a foul in the fourth quarter. There you go. Want consistency? Get consistency and free throws here with 7 seconds to go.
Horsley hits the first. One more to give Mountain Ridge the lead and a chance to get to the semifinals to take on Lone Peak.
I'm not crying about that call. I just,
Back rimmed, tipped out. Fremont basketball and
the arrow is going to give it to Mountain Ridge.
And it's Mountain Ridge ball with 3.4 left. Both coaches were fighting for,
the importance of the arrow.
And timeout Mountain Ridge as the clock up top, inside the building, had them only with 1 timeout before and still 1 timeout. So now that should be their final timeout as the chiclet is gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Arrow, man.
In the girls' basketball game, it is super important to know where it is.
Yep.
Because 1, they lose the ball, but 2,
because of that right there,
they all go all out. Yep. There is no waiting to see the ball spits out. It's
right.
Yeah. No one's waiting on the outside of the scrum.
The moment a body goes to the floor, you're like, oh, this is going to be a dual possession. and in a moment like this, I mean, you have a missed free throw. It looks like Fremont's going to get the basketball. And next thing you know, it's Mountain Ridge ball, chance to advance to a semi.
Well, and now a full timeout taken by Fremont. So we'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
Fake.
I got pump fake by the officials.
Happened to me. I was at a commercial break. I'm like, whoop.
So here we go. Inbound on the sideline. It'll be Mac Horsley. Gets it into Fairbanks at the rim.
Traveled
first, wave it off. There's 1.7 seconds left. And a timeout to Coach Lisa Dale about.
Boy, crazy play. Fremont defender loses their feet. It's like you could have a gimme bucket, but the lane isn't open. They try to get there as soon as they can. And in the excitement, Fairbanks, those feet shuffle.
We apologize for not having a replay on that. That's on me. I missed it. So I'll give Preston the break. No, it's on Dusty. Hit it
all
too
right,
late.
Dusty. 1.7.
Valparaiso. Baseball pass to midcourt. See if you can get an extra look.
Here's the tough thing. If that ball sails, it's Mountain Ridge ball baseline underneath.
I understand.
Okay.
You're telling Allie Coombs, please get your hands on this ball.
It might be your career on the line. No pressure. No pressure. But if you want to play another game for us, you better touch that basketball.
Hey, could be last game of the year. Can't hold back now.
We know.
But it's going to be Coombs playing the Grant Hill position. Who's Christian Leitner, and is there one?
Is she like lined up for a running start at this?
Looks like it. crow hop and all. Here we go. Coombs to midcourt. That ball hit. Still loose. And that will do it for regulation. We are going to overtime. Who thought 8 games were enough? Give us 8 games in a quarter. 4 minutes going to get put back on the clock, and we'll be right back. Mountain Ridge, Fremont, heading to OT. Caden's King going to jump it up with Fairbanks as we will be heading to a 4-minute overtime period. Last time we saw Fremont in the state tournament, it was overtime against Lone Peak. Will their fortunes change in the extra session? Allie Coombs had that one popped away. Cale Bryan back up top to Charlie Hunt. She's had the baskets down the stretch for the Silverwolves. Charlie on the drive, going to leave it out to Cale Bryan. 13 on the shot clock. Down to 10. Coombs going to jump it from the junction. A little wide to the left. That's out of bounds off of the Sentinels.
Did not touch the rim.
Didn't hit the rim as there's 5 seconds on the shot clock. So we'll inbound with Caden's King. Good hands there by Newton. So now we'll inbound near side. Just wanted to work on the angle a little bit.
Yeah.
Coombs fires that into Caden's King. Left hand, and it crawls home. And a 2-point lead for Fremont. Into the corner. Fairbanks skip. And back up top. Fire back to Fairbanks on the baseline. Nice defensive closeout by King. Saved in by Fraser. Shot clock actually reset down to 30 seconds. On the drive and wide, and it was not touched by Fremont. The ball will go to the Silverwolves. All the Sentinel fans wanted to foul on that one. Here comes a push from Charlie Hunt. Gets in the lane. Hunt rolls it in. And it's a 4-point Fremont lead.
Guards have been a problem all day. Again, another drive. Don't stop the basketball. You're in full retreat mode. Way too easy.
Caden's King pokes it away. Cale Bryan got it to go. The defense leading to offense for Coach Lisa Daleabout. On the drive, back to Fairbanks. Junction jumper won't go, and man, it's gone a little cold here for the Sentinels in OT.
Yep. This feels like they're just running on empty a little bit.
Allie Coombs can't get that one, and the rebound taken by Fairbanks. Can they find the long ball here? Outside Newton, now Fraser held off on the baseline J. Extra pass, 3 on the way, no. Rebound, still loose. Tracked down by Charlie Hunt. Coombs ahead to Bryan. Cale now to Eddie, and Fremont going to take some time here, up multiple possessions. Going to force maybe a foul or just nothing else, bleed out this clock a bit. Is that ball tipped? Ball's loose. I'm going to have a loose ball foul on Charlie Hunt.
No. Yeah. I thought he pointed, but he was pointing the shooter.
No. So you're going there.
Yeah.
So to the free throw line we go. Addie Horsley.
Critical free throws here for Addie. Have her with 12 tonight.
Hit the first. And the second as well. So 66, or probably 60-56. 120 left on the rolling clock in OT. And Bryan just able to keep that ball in bounds. Sends up to Coombs.
Oh, how about Addie?
Horsley got that ball.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Frazier inside to Newton, and the Sentinels will not go away. 60-58.
Addie from, ooh.
Got her second. Hunt, here comes the trap, gets it over to Sierra Eddy. Kale Bryan, 20 on the shot clock, sends out to Coombs. Allie back up top to Sierra Eddy, 13 on the shot clock. Nearly got a foul there on Frazier. Here comes the trap, and it's taken away. Send ahead to Frazier. Coombs getting chased. Frazier lays it in, and we are tied at 60.
Boy, dribbled right into where Frazier was.
Charlie Hunt down the lane. Charlie leaves it. Caden's King. No, and then the foul to Fairbanks.
And that'll be the 5th on Faith. Tough to see on that angle.
Want one more look?
Nope. Do you? Obviously you do.
You be the judge. We'll be back. 9.5 left in overtime. You're watching the 6A quarterfinals. 9.5 seconds left. Caden's King going to the line for 2 free throws. Remember, double bonus on both sides. 1 timeout each according to the scoreboard. And Cadence hits the first.
Arrow still pointed Mountain Ridge's direction.
King goes 2 for 2. Here we go, 9.5 left. Horsley in the lane. Horsley scoop it up. No. Backside board. And a foul going to put Mountain Ridge at the line to tie the game with just under a second left. I'm going to say it was the leg there of Caden's King. And the first is good.
I mean, imagine stepping up. This is essentially the ball game.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not getting another shot with .7. Oh.
Tied at 62. Charlie Hunt will fire at the horn.
We don't cheer for teams to win, but I'm like, for Addie's sake, I'm like, please make this. Like, don't. I can't imagine, like, missing that free throw in that moment.
Dick Anderson hasn't forgotten.
No, it changed his career.
Yeah.
Changed his entire career.
Yeah, absolutely. It was the first pick ever in the history of the Magic. Missed some free throws in the finals.
And then wanted no part of it ever again.
It was over. Then Dennis Scott took over.
Yeah.
He said, I'm the captain now. We head to double overtime. Dusty and Dane will be right back. You're watching Game 8 of Day 1 here, the quarterfinals. We'll be right back. 52 seconds left in double overtime. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you. Game 8 just will not close as these two teams keep battling it out. Mountain Ridge trailing by 4. We saw them come back down by 6 with 80 seconds left. Do they have a 4-point run in them? Addie Horsley. Oh, just couldn't get it to go. And rebound taken by Allie Coombs. And now Coombs takes the foul from Newton. And it'll put the senior Allie Coombs at the line for double bonus free throws and an opportunity to take a stranglehold of this game.
How long has Allie Coombs had 4 fouls? It's been a long time, and she's not picked up that 5th, and she's been a main contributor when it comes to rebounds. Has had a lot of second chance opportunities, a lot of clears.
Missed the first free throw. And timeout, Mountain Ridge. They're going to take a full timeout with 33.8 left. We'll take it as well, just mute it, and we'll be right back. So welcome back in, Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart. Allie Coombs left one on the front of the iron. has one more free throw attempt. Mountain Ridge has no other ways to stop the clock. They just took their final timeout, according to the scoreboard. As the free throw is good from Coombs, and it's a 5-point lead for Fremont. Got to be a quick shot here for Mountain Ridge. 3 on the way, no. Rebound to Sierra Eddy, and she nearly dribbled through there, and the foul to Newton is going to put Sierra Eddy at the line to ice this one away.
I think Mountain Ridge, the last 4 or 5 possessions, has been one and done. And look, they've made great plays to get to double overtime in this one. But Fremont in this second overtime has been able to really put the clamp on and not give up second chances, dual possessions. It's really been Fremont time.
Got the free throw in a 6-point game. Horsley sends to the corner. Newton long on the 3. Rebound to Coombs. She draws the foul from Mac Horsley. And Allie Coombs will walk the other end of the floor with a chance to shoot free throws.
You know, it's such an unenviable position. It's a 9 p.m. start time in a double overtime game. Playing players that haven't played. I mean, it's like, it is such a tough situation. And look, tip of the cap to both these rosters. Have had players foul out, had to go to depth. But, I mean, the minutes they've logged tonight in a late start. Can we at least, like, get first period, like, excused tomorrow?
Nope, we're back here at 9:30.
Well, no, I meant for the players.
Oh, yeah,
We've been sitting up here the whole time. We've been lazy, man.
I'm not lazy. Let's not undersell that as Horsley.
I mean, I'm at 2,600 steps. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Final score, Fremont survives Mountain Ridge, 73-65. Congratulations to the Fremont Silverwolves advancing to the semifinal for another season under Coach Lisa Dale. About Dane, I don't know how we encapsulate this double overtime game, but your final thoughts and a selection of a player of the game.
Crazy ball game, great ball game. Look, we said Region 1, Region 3 co-champs going head-to-head. Region 1 again coming out the victor, but man, Mountain Ridge, this is a scary group. We talked about it. Juniors, freshmen, sophomores. This roster, it's all coming back.
Yep.
And it took double overtime by maybe the 3rd best team in the state this year to knock them out. It's going to be a scary group next year. But look, Fremont gets the rematch that I don't know if they wanted. I'm all in for it. Fremont Lone Peak again in the semifinal. My player of the game, Allie Coombs, unofficially plus 20 points tonight. Key on the glass, great defensively. Congratulations to Allie Coombs and the Silverwolves on getting the big dub.
Yeah, an absolutely great game, great year for Mountain Ridge. Congratulations to the Mountain Ridge Sentinels and making it to the site and for the first time. And congratulations on a spectacular year. We look forward to watching the growth of this program. But big congratulations goes to Fremont as they advance to the semifinals to take on Lone Peak on Tuesday at 3 p.m. And you'll catch that game right here on KSLSports.com. Again, final score, Fremont 73, Mountain Ridge 65. Our player of the game, Allie Coombs. For Jaron Mumford and for Vince Francis, Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Litster. Thanks for joining us and for watching our coverage of the 2023 6A State Basketball Tournament on KSLSports.com. We'll be back tomorrow for 5A right here at 9:30. See you tomorrow.